Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the News in 5. In this segment I try and share with you some news headlines that I think you might be interested in roundabout or less than 5 minutes. If you enjoy this kind of content, please consider subscribing to the channel, leaving a like, and also sharing the video with someone who you might think might find it interesting or entertaining. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into it. Do you guys remember the last video I just did? It's this one. Yeah, there was a story about donkey carts that cost 780,000 Rand. Well, breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. Donkey carts dished out to villagers not usable as some break down after a single use.
What a shocker.
I'm angry, but I'm laughing. Like, it's because if you don't laugh, you'll lose it. The company named as the sole supplier in the controversial Northwest Donkey Cart project says it knows nothing about the scheme. Oh, we have no idea. We supplied 20 donkey carts, but we don't know about it.
I request not to answer the question, just in case I incriminate myself.
Some of the 20 donkey carts procured by the provincial government for 780,000 Rand and handed over to rural villagers in a ceremony last weekend have already broken down, with locals saying they are not suited for the rough terrain. Really? I seem to recall myself even saying in the last episode, why not invest in infrastructure like roads and electricity and roads. The province named LKT Business Enterprise as the supplier, but the Sunday Times contacted the company this week. Its only listed director, a 22-year-old, and she said she knew nothing about the project.
You know what? I don't know.
She referred queries to her mother, who said that they had not been involved in supplying any donkey carts.
She's lying!
When the Sunday Times visited the area this week, some villagers complained about the quality of the carts. At least 3 of the carts handed out in 2 villages have either broken down or are already showing defects. None of them were in use. None of them were in use, and they're already showing defects. So the carts couldn't even withstand delivery. That's basically what they're saying. One of the villagers that have received one of these donkey carts decided to give Sunday Times a brief demonstration. And during that demonstration, the screws securing the cart's backrest came loose after less than 2 minutes. Guai, one of the 20 donkey owners who were chosen to receive a cart last week, said he has decided not to use his new 4-seater. He had tried to use it once, but one of the reflector lights stuck onto the cart with double-sided tape fell off. He strapped 2 donkeys to the cart for a demonstration. Its load bin shook from side to side, and he said this meant that passengers had to seriously hold on tight to avoid falling off. He's gone back to using his old donkey cart, which he bought for 1,800 Rand in 2011. Now that says a lot. Other recipients said the tusselblom or cart tongue should have been made of stronger steel, not this weak steel, which is already bending due to being unable to deal with the weight of the passengers. We've heard that others have broken down, even this one, although we've yet to use it, you can see that it can easily break down. This is just absurd, ladies and gentlemen. And I don't know which is worse, the fact that the ANC has given these defected, unusable piece of trash donkey carts, or the fact that people are still happy that they got them. They're like, no, they don't work, but we're very happy to receive them. And I get maybe some people are being polite, they don't want to upset the ANC. I say no, upset the ANC. Burn the freaking carts. Do whatever you have to do. Replace them. Take them apart, rebuild them yourself. Do whatever you got to do. But please do not be thankful that the ANC gave you this, because the ANC clearly doesn't give a damn about you. Because trust me, if the ANC gave a damn about you, this wouldn't be true. Although the villages received electricity more than a decade ago, there's little sign of any further service delivery, other than pit latrines built about 3 years ago. Wow. Villagers walk to communal taps for water and have to travel several kilometers to access public healthcare facilities. So villagers were only given electricity 10 years ago, ladies and gentlemen. 10 years ago. That's 2012. 2012 is when they got electricity. They still walk to get water and to get healthcare.
Unbelievable.
Had the ANC really cared about these people, they would have built roads in those villages, they would have built proper infrastructure, and they would have had electricity many years ago. Now, I get that it is probably difficult to get to some of these rural places, but still, the ANC didn't even try. And I can tell you now for certain this donkey cart incident is proof that the ANC doesn't give a damn and will continue not to give a damn. Not a lot of details are in the article to really determine what exactly has gone on. One can only speculate.
Corruption.
But as far as we know, the SIU is investigating this after encouragements from the DA, so we will see what comes of this, ladies and gentlemen. I'll definitely be keeping an eye on this story. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. This has been another edition of News in 5. I hope you really enjoyed it. Sorry if we go a little bit over time sometimes. Sometimes it's very hard to be concise with some of these stories. As you can see, they're quite entertaining. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know, what do you think about this whole donkey cart situation? And once again, this is your second reminder to please subscribe to the channel, give a like, and share the video if you found it entertaining or you enjoyed it or you think someone else might enjoy it. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, stay safe, be kind to one another, and I'll see you at the next one. Cheers.